Welcome everybody to Behind the Curtain Sports TV. I'm your host AD, along with the big guy Drewski.
What's happening? I'm Drew Skrilla for real, man. Let's get this money.
Yes, sir. Man, oh man. All right, there is so much happening right now. So let's jump into the first thing. So, who do you feel like was one of the biggest All-Star snubs?
Um, I'm gonna say if I had to say one, I don't know because it's tough out there in the West, ain't it?
It's extremely tough. So, like, um, Devin Booker didn't make it. Sabonis didn't make it. Who else was it? It was Sabonis, Devin Booker. Hold on one second. Who else? No, Steph made it. I'm trying to find the. I hate when they do this. All right. So I know that Trae Young didn't make it. I know LaMelo didn't make it. Tyler Hero made it though, which I was surprised about. I'm trying to think. Did Maxey make it? I'm trying to think. Did he make? I don't think he made it either.
Maxie didn't make it either.
I don't think so for some reason.
So they got on the guards from Cleveland.
Yeah, so they got Donovan Mitchell,
Garland,
and Mobley was the other one.
the third. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. Sport news. So maybe I can see it from here. All right. Yeah, so Tyrese Maxey didn't make it. Which I kind of
Everybody got snubbed for real.
You said you don't think so?
Because that's what I was talking about. My little Hawks group. They was like, "Did Trae Young get snubbed?" I'm like, "Not really." There's a lot of great point guards out there, man. He kind of only plays one side of the ball, man. He tries a little bit on defense, but it is not going to be. He's not as good as everybody be trying to tell me he is. That's what I be thinking.
So
he can only be so good.
And I agree with you on that. He can only be but so good. But I think he was averaging a double-double. Their record is not the greatest, but he was still averaging a double-double. So I would assume that he would be putting his team in a position, to be in a good spot in a sense. So like right now y'all are 22 and 26. There's only 2 games back behind the Magic. So y'all not that far back from 7th place.
Okay. I don't see us going up.
Especially without Jalen Johnson. That hurts. That one hurts. Jalen Johnson hurts. If he could have stayed, I think y'all would have been in good shape. But because he's out for the rest of the season, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Now I don't know if that puts a lot of pressure on my front office because Trae Young contract is up next year.
Ooh. You think they'll trade him this year?
I don't think so. I don't think they'll trade him at all. I want to trade him. I want him gone. I want to do whatever, but I don't think they're going to do nothing. They're going to try to stick with him. I'm thinking, I done heard so many rumors. That's we got to get to some of these rumors. It's for the All-Star snub. Did Luka didn't make it, did he? But he wasn't having that great of a season, was he?
I'm about to say, as far as I know, he probably didn't make it.
He was probably hurt.
Games. 2. So I know Sabonis didn't make it. Norman Powell didn't make it. That was another one. Kyrie didn't make it. Zubac didn't make it. De'Aaron Fox didn't make it.
Zubac wasn't supposed to make it.
Huh?
Said Zubac wasn't supposed to make it, was it?
I mean, he having a decent season as far as centers go.
But who want to see him? Huh? Ain't somebody supposed to be voting for this? Who want to see some Zubac? Where's all the Zubac? I mean, it is a popularity contest mixed in with some other stuff.
Yeah, so you're right. Luka didn't make it either. Kyrie didn't make it. Fred VanVleet didn't make it, and there's no way he was gonna make it anyway. Over Luka and Kyrie. If Kyrie and Luka ain't make it, there's no way Fred VanVleet ain't make it. And Ja, nah. That's probably why he sat out and De'Aaron Fox. So yeah, De'Aaron Fox, Kyrie Irving. De'Aaron Fox didn't make it.
That's one right there. Then that's about what. That's the one I'm thinking of. There, right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if Kyrie ain't make it, Luka ain't make it, and De'Aaron Fox ain't make it, whew.
Kyrie either. Kyrie got the handles, man. He need to be in the All-Star game if they gonna have an All-Star game. If they actually gonna play for real, but
Hey, buddy, I'm with you, but he didn't make it. So the guards they have in the West, Steph, Shea, after that, James Harden, Anthony Edwards, and Jalen Williams in the West.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait a minute, they just did East and West? I thought they was doing the 14 tournament something.
Well, see, what they're doing is going to be East team, a West team. Then it's a bunch of players they put together in the North and South.
The what? From the North and South? Who's them?
I mean, not the North and South, East and West. I think that's how that goes. I don't get me wrong. I mean, I could be wrong. But it's something. It's one team from the East, one team from the West. Like the winner between the sophomores and rookies, and then like a all-star team. So that'd be the 4 teams.
So they just ain't announced them yet, or I get okay. Yeah.
So what's gonna happen is on All-Star Weekend they're gonna play. So I'm assuming the East and West plays, then the winner between that game advances on, and then the rookies and sophomores play, and then the winner between that plays the G League team, I guess, whatever, and then they go from there.
Oh, it's gonna be the G League team.
Let me make sure that I'm saying this correctly, because it was something weird like that.
Yeah, because I'm not understanding all the way who the other team is. We had the All-Stars and the non-All-Stars. Like, y'all didn't make it, so y'all get to be other team.
The way they got the team set up, hold on. I don't want to watch. I mean, I don't want no tickets to the game.
So they got to play either the G League or the Rising Stars.
Yeah, it's something weird, but it's like, hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now.
What if what if one of them teams win?
Then that's it. All right, Saturday night, 3-point contest. Legends brunch. Nobody care about no Legends brunch. All right, so All-Star semifinal game 1, then All-Star semifinal game 2, then All-Star semi game 3, which is the championship. So let's see if this explains it a little bit more. So I guess not. So anyway, it's something like that. Where it's going to be 4 teams. So the winner between the first game plays the winner of the second game for the championship. So I'm assuming the East and West play one game, and then the rookie, sophomore / play against the G League team or whatever like that. And whoever wins, hold on, let me see how this works. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, because they just said game 1, game 2, and game 3. For what I know is that the game between the 2 winners play each other. That's what I do know. They play each other for the championship game.
Okay.
So, but the snubs, I believe that's messed up. Is I think De'Aaron Fox should have been on there. Now, LaMelo, I don't think he should have been on it, only because his team ain't winning. And that's probably the reason why I wouldn't put Tyrese Maxey on there too, because their team is not winning. Now, had both of their teams been winning, I would have easily put both of them on there. Trae Young, I think he should have been on there. He's averaging a double-double. Like Tyrese Halliburton, I could put him on there. I could easily put him on there over Darius Garland because you already got Donovan Mitchell on the team and Evan Mobley. So you got two players already. But it is what it is. I was just waiting to see like how this was going to play out. Now I think they said if Anthony Davis don't play, somebody else is going to probably pick up that slot from the West. So Onus might mess around and make it because Anthony Davis won't be able to play in that game, or Norman Powell, or Zubac maybe. I doubt if Zubac get in. It's gonna be one of those three. Because Luka, it wouldn't make sense for Luka to be there.
Why not?
Because he wouldn't even be able to play.
Okay, unless he's able to play or something.
Now, if he's not hurt, then yeah, he should play. But if he's hurt, then it wouldn't make sense for him to be in it, the contest.
I got you.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. You guys want to do that? Because it's like it's not regular. It's not like the regular rules for the game. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Format. All right. So it says the West Reserve, East Reserves. All right, got that. Format. Explaining the changes. There will be 4 teams will play 2 semifinal games, and the winners move on to the championship. Each winning side will need to score 40 or more points to advance. So the first team with 40 points wins. The rosters for 3 NBA All-Star teams, Chuck, Shaq, and Kenny, and named after TNT analyst Charles Barkley, whatever. The Rising Stars event showcase 4 teams composed of top first and second year NBA players and G League standouts will be coached by Candace Parker. So
they're gonna get 3 teams out the All-Stars?
So I'm assuming it's gonna be somehow they're gonna split the teams up. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna do this. But they're gonna split the teams up to 4. And one team is gonna be strictly college and first and second year players, along with G League players. And then that's giving me the history. I don't want the history. I was trying to figure out. Well, anyway, that's how it's gonna be broken down. It's gonna be 4 teams in total. The 2 winners advance to the championship game. The first to 40 wins. So that should be fun.
We'll see.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to say the least. They're always trying to switch something up. So hey, it's another fun stat of switching it up. So all right, now we're gonna jump into. Do you think that they got both teams right in the East and West? You think that there should be no changes on either side? That both teams are correct?
I think so.
I would agree.
I mean, some folks might deserve a chance here and there. They probably didn't get a chance last year. Like, was Garland on the team last year?
If he wasn't last year, it might have been the year before. He's made an All-Star team before. I don't think this is his first year. I want to say he's made it before.
Has he?
Hold on, let me verify that. I don't want to tell you something wrong, buddy. I didn't know he wanted to. Yeah, 2-time All-Star, 2022 and then 2025.
All right. Yeah.
So, I thought he made it before. All right, so I think this might be Mobley's second year. I think
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham and Tyler Hero, and I think Pascal Siakam made it before. But those two, I think, are the only two that's their first time making it for the East. And then for the West, I think Shagun and Jalen Williams, I think, is their first time too for the West.
Okay. Would you say you don't understand why Tyler Hero made it?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no answers for that question at all. So if I don't know, I don't know. He was the last person I was thinking of that could make the team, but he made it, and I'm not sure how he made it, but he made it.
I think we know.
I don't want to put no speculation out there.
I mean, somebody was popular vote now, some popularity.
Yeah, but I think he made it as a reserve though. So if he made it a reserve, that means the coaches and players voted on that one, if I'm not mistaken, for reserves. But I'm with you. I don't know how he made it over LaMelo and a couple other players. But hey,
I mean, who else is like him in the East right now that they got on the team?
I would have put probably LaMelo on there. I would have put who else? I would have put on there in the East. Let me see. I would have probably put Jalen Johnson had he not gotten hurt. I would have put him on there. I would have made him put Dirk White on there, but I don't think he has enough accolades in my opinion to be on there. I would have probably put Zach LaVine on there over Hero. I think Zach LaVine is doing more than Hero is doing.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Huh?
Said I agree with that.
Yeah, I would have put somebody else on there over a Hero. Not saying he doesn't deserve it. I just wouldn't have picked him to be the person to put over Trae Young. Like, no. Because that essentially can mess his money up because if he makes the All-Star league, the All-Star team, don't he get more money because he made the All-Star team?
I would think so.
Yeah,
so is that why he was sad looking yesterday?
I'm sure. I'm sure that's why. It's like he didn't want it's like he didn't want to be out there to play. So yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure that that messed some of his money up. So
you need a PR person.
Yeah. I feel bad for him because I think he deserves to be on the team, but for that reason they didn't put him on the team. So all right. Now, next question. Should the Kings trade De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs or should they hold on to him? Or should they trade him elsewhere? What do you think the Kings should do?
The Kings. What's best for the Kings?
That's what the Kings
keeping them.
I'm with you on that. That makes the most sense. They should keep him.
I don't know what the problem is over there, or maybe he feeling like they really not trying to win. Is what I wish Trae Young would have did a long time ago. But
request the trade.
I mean, say something, make them do something, make them sweat. I think they might be doing something now, but I'm not sure. But we just speculating. But anyway, the Kings, yeah, they should keep Fox. If they trade him to the Spurs, it might be all right. If they get one of them guys or both of them guys.
Mm-hmm.
But what was that trade I was talking about yesterday?
If you trade De'Aaron Fox for Stephon Castle or Vassell, either one of them two, and I wouldn't get rid of either one of those two for De'Aaron Fox. But
what I was going to say, if you wasn't going to get rid of both of them or either one of them, would you be willing to give up a couple picks?
I might.
I know the Spurs, they got that Atlanta Hawks picks, and we ain't looking too good right now.
Yeah, I might do that. I would get rid of. Hold on, say it again.
So I know they got some more picks too.
Yeah, I would. If I could part, but the thing is, the salaries have to come within 10%. So he's coming across with $43 million. So you would have to give up, like I think because Vassell is making like 25 million, 26 million. So you would need him, the player, to come close to that salary, like within 10% of that 43 million. And so I was saying I would trade Harrison Barnes back to Sacramento, but they was like, no, I wouldn't want him back in Sacramento. But I was like, why not? Like, I don't want to give you Vassell or Castle. Like, I don't want to get those two up. Because they can grow with Victor. And this, like, you got essentially a young team outside of Chris Paul. That team is really young. So,
how was the picks when it was like Jeremy who was it? Keldon Johnson and Jeremy Sochan.
Right. That's what I was saying. I would give you Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, and or Jeremy Sochan to get De'Aaron Fox. But they were saying they wanted either Vassell or Castle and one of those guys for Fox. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. But I would give you Harrison Barnes in a minute. Like, I wouldn't even think twice about him. The first thing for De'Aaron Fox, yes, I'm giving them up. But it's going to be a hard bargain because if the Spurs are trying to trade him or trade for him, rather, then they're going to probably have to part with one of them two, either Castle or Vassell. They're going to have to leave one. One of them going to have to go. And I think more than likely it's going to be Castle more than Vassell because you still need a shooter. And shooter, so.
Yeah, man. If they're going to trade Fox, they're going to need some kind of great score back or something. At least, yeah, I'm thinking 2025 pick, unprotected.
Yeah. But if you get Harrison Barnes back, that should be enough scoring, right?
No. I don't think so. I don't know what Harrison Barnes be looking like. I ain't seen him do too much.
Yeah, I haven't either. I can't even pull that over on you, man. I wouldn't even do that. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna trade him like soon. I feel like I just don't want him to go to a worse situation than what he's in right now. Like, if that's the case, I'd rather them just keep him as opposed to getting rid of him. So, shoot, we'll see. So this was the second to last because I didn't want to keep nobody late today. So, can Zion survive the trade deadline? Will you think he's gonna be there next year, or you think he's gonna be? I mean, you think he's gonna be? You think he's gonna be traded by the deadline, or you think he's gonna be gone by the deadline? I mean, to stand in New Orleans.
Can he survive the trade? Let me think. Well, we got that funny contract, don't he, now?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not a chance he can actually make it now, right?
I guess it depends, like, on, I guess, whatever the Pelicans are offered for him. You know, if they get the right deal, then I'm sure they'll be like, they'll let him go, but it's got to be the right deal though for them to get him. In my opinion,
I think everybody gonna be trying to play tight. Like, if they can't really get what they want, they probably gonna stay pat.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
You see any really good deals out there for him?
I haven't seen any. Honestly, I have not seen any good deals with him. The only deal that I came up with was for him to go to Charlotte. And that would be because Charlotte has enough pieces, like young pieces, if that's the direction they want to go in, where they can trade a couple of those young players to get him. And he can flourish down in Charlotte, like with him and LaMelo. And I think that'll help him out to become, probably not this year, but hopefully next year they could be a playoff team if Zion comes in ready to go. So you're not essentially, if you're Charlotte, you're not trading them for this year. You're trading them for next year. But you need him this year to see what the kind of chemistry he can develop with LaMelo.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you get off to a good start because next year Philly won't be this bad. I'm honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Philly traded either Joel Embiid or Paul George by the trade deadline.
I wouldn't be surprised by that either. Because they is just how they go trade Paul George?
Hey man, it's a
Can
business.
he
Say that it's a business.
help a team?
You can help somebody. Now the thing is that contract he just signed with Philly. I don't want to take that contract on. That's the problem. But I think if you could maneuver some pieces.
Yep. With blackout.
Hey, hey, I gotta go. But we'll finish this up in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Later.